So I'm muting myself because I can't figure out how to mute the deal and have the YouTube going at the same time. But so I'm just going to say instructions and then mute myself again so you guys don't have a bunch of bad echo. So go ahead and load my video or add spotlight my video.
I guess it won't spotlight unless I stop sharing.
Yeah, because it doesn't look any different for me.
Is that what we're looking at for transition? So now the audio is all the way down.
It did it on YouTube. I don't know if you guys are doing it, if it's doing it for you, but it did it on YouTube, so it's working fine. And then now I talk and the music fades out and then the screen share goes away. What was the question?
Now the audio is all the way down. Wow, you are really delayed.
It did it on YouTube. I don't know if you guys are doing it, if it's doing it for you, but it did it on YouTube, so it's working fine. And then now.
Wow, that's a 30-second delay.
No, you're just hearing it back through YouTube. I've got YouTube going on my machine at the same time.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's still live, but I mean.
No, it's 20-second delay.
20-second. Oh.
Yeah, YouTube's a 20-second delay. Yeah.
Okay.
So like you were hearing me say the same thing twice.
Okay.
Which that's what I was struggling with before, is like I couldn't get the Zoom muted. On my laptop at home, I was able to mute the Zoom window and then watch the.
So let's review. You're going to show him, spotlight him. I'll use that as a clue to stop sharing.
No. He should start talking before you stop sharing.
He'll say like good evening and welcome.
Yeah, and then he'll pause, and then you'll take the sharing away, or if he doesn't pause, you'll stop sharing at that point.
Okay.
But what's going to happen? Is there a break in the music at all there, or does he just need to talk?
It's 40 minutes worth of music, so
like straight through.
Yes, straight through.
So he'll just talk over the music, and then whenever he starts talking, then you fade out the music and take the screen share away. And it's fine to see the mouse on the screen. Perfectly okay if that's what you have to do.
Okay.
So then at the end of Act 1, let's say I'm John and I'm talking, spotlight my video, and then spotlight my video while I'm talking, but before the screen share comes in. And then when the screen share comes in, the screen share should come in before John says, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Right? So I say yada, yada, yada. That's the end of Act 1. And this is some stuff that you should do, and we're going to resume in 5 minutes. So by then, the my window should already be small. The screen should be sharing, and then you just unspotlight him, and his little window will go away, and it'll just be the screen share.
All right, so let's try that real quick.
Okay, so it's going to be story. Are you set up?
I am.
Okay, so you'll be playing the music for the story. So like you'll be ending that song, and then John will say, and that concludes Act One. And as soon as he says that, as fast as you can get that screen up there to start sharing is fine. And then Brooke, you'll take John out as soon as he finishes his line. So that does it for Act One, and this we will be doing a couple of things, and you should do whatever it is to get a drink, and then come back, and we'll pass the flashlight, and we'll resume in 5 minutes, and then you take John out.
All right, so what that should have been, as soon as John goes out, then the screen gets shared?
No, before he goes out.
As soon as I'm done playing my music with my
Yeah,
hands?
as soon as you're done playing for the show, as long as the other character leaves the view, you can share.
Okay.
In fact, as soon as John starts talking about intermission, you can share.
All right.
And then she'll take John out when he finishes his line. So, Brooke, does that make sense? You're going to spotlight somebody whenever. You're going to spotlight John whenever.
Michael screen shares.
Before Michael screen shares, and the purpose is you'll have John spotlighted, and then when Michael screen shares, John's image will still be there. You won't have to pop him back up there.
Yeah.
But it'll be at the end of not Derek, but Susan's story. So at the end of Susan's story, the last time Susan leaves,
spotlight John,
and then when Michael comes in, all you'll have to do is wait until John's done talking, and then unspotlight him, and we'll be at intermission.
Yeah.
So that entrance and exit is going to be the same at every intermission.
Got it. All right, so play guitar. Susan's done.
Talking. About to be intermission. And I should have video live first. Hang on. I'll start my video. Wait, I can't.
Do I have to?
Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I'm talking. Hang on, don't start yet because I want to get my image up in the YouTube window here, so I'll give it about 10 seconds. And then as soon as that comes up, we'll just pretend like we're at Susan's last line, and you're playing your last couple of notes. Okay, so Susan's last line, you're playing your last couple of notes, and then talking, and now it is the end of will be resumed in 5 minutes.
All right, let's do it one more time just for fun.
That's perfect. Michael, is it possible for you to get your screen sharing before you have to go in and resize that? I'm sorry, get it. I said that wrong. Is it possible for you to have that sized appropriately before you start sharing?
I'm efforting that right now.
As far as order of operations, that all worked perfectly, Brooke.
Okay.
All right, so that screen is maximized, and I'm going to zoom and say share screen on and share.
Yep.
Okay, that video was still running. I'm going to stop sharing and try it again. Share screen, blah, blah. Movies/TV. Where does it get that? All right, share. Alrighty, so I think I'm good with this, and so much that's going to start both the show, the second act, the third act, and the finale.
Yes.
Right?
Did you wanna run it again, just in case?
Sure.
Unless you have
Actually,
something else we have to do.
sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yes, start my video. Tell me where my Zoom screen is. It's like a mystery. Where's the Zoom screen? There you are. Sorry.
All right, so we're playing.
Say something underneath the Mexico sky, and I'll.
Oh, yeah. So then, yeah, like sometimes love just eludes us all. That is the end of Act 1, and if you've been paying attention, it was a good act. And if you haven't been paying attention, well, now's a good time to start. So we're going to let you catch your breath, and we're going to take 5 minutes.
Not exactly t-shirts buying music, but you know, hey, what do you do?
It'll be fine.
Yeah, all right, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Wait. I'm looking to make sure it's good. Yeah, the only thing I'll say, that's perfect. And what I'm about to say is not even a big problem, but if you can just help make your mouse disappear, that'd be good. But otherwise,
Wouldn't it be great if
I think it's great. That transition was perfect. And then the reverse will be the transition coming back in. John is expecting there to be breaks in the intermission music. Is that going to be the case?
There is.
Okay, then that's how we'll come back in after intermission.
Yeah, let me close this one. Oh, yeah, as soon as it closes. The second intermission, there's 2 songs. Let's see if we can put back over there. Zoom meeting, share. Oh, it's not showing it.
Do we want to practice coming out of intermission?
Yeah, sure. Why isn't this showing right? Hold on.
Okay.
So there's that about 3.5 minutes in. Stops. And then starts.
And then I talk, and welcome back. Welcome back.
Actually not. As you
Oh,
can
yeah.
see, we were, here's 4 minutes, 38 seconds.
Okay. I'm bringing my video in. I'm not actually talking now. I'm just bringing my video in. I'm going to sit here and patiently wait for the music to end. Primp and preen. Admire myself in the viewfinder. Welcome back. Blah 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 blah. Here's a special note about Darby that I haven't written yet, but I'm gonna probably 15 or so, and then that's it. So that's it. That's coming and going out of intermission. I think we've done enough. We got 30 minutes before we're supposed to expect people to log in and do the show. So you guys take a break, get yourselves set up, and do whatever you need to do. I need to get that thing written so I can get it over to John so he'll have it and understand it. Do you want to practice Darby's video before we run, Brooke, or do you think you're okay?
I want to practice it.
Okay, let's practice it.
All right.
Welcome back. Act 1 was awesome, and here's a little interlude that we had to do on the fly, and we appreciate Darby for making this video. She couldn't be with us tonight, and we're going to share this awesome special video. Probably want to spotlight my video before you share the video.
You're already spotlighted.
Sweet action, Miss Jackson. And then Darby's video can play any minute.
Maybe.
You might better say that she's having ghost problems. It's just a really rough week. They just came in and out every day. Dang.
Play.
Oh, was it just not playing?
No. It just keeps loading and loading. Oh.
You're not loading it inside the Google Drive, are you? Might want to make a local copy.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to download it first, if you can. And we need your computer audio.
Live on farming property management. We didn't know too much about the situation or the property, and we certainly weren't qualified for the job, but what the heck. We should just go for it. We joked that we could get murdered as soon as we moved in, but honestly, the situation was too good to back up.
I'm gonna run this line over. Just pausing the screen because it's gonna need to be paused probably. So,
growing up in Oklahoma, which is a relatively young state, I guess it never really occurred to me how much history there was throughout the rest of the country. And now we're only talking colonial history here. Like, the buildings and the properties around this part of the country are so old, it's hard for me to believe sometimes. The home is this gorgeously refurbished property built in the 1840s. Downstairs is this massive 6-bedroom kitchen household that I think used to be a horse barn. Our little apartment, which was under construction in 2010, was upstairs, sitting above the 2 bedrooms in the west wing of the house. While they were finishing the update of our little upstairs studio space, we were sleeping in one of the bedrooms directly below it. When I described it to friends, they would ask me, "So, do you think it's haunted?" No, absolutely not. Not because I don't believe that sort of stuff. Trust me, I do. I've experienced enough to write a book about it, but it just didn't seem haunted. I don't know. It was bright. The walls were this charming eggshell blue. It just didn't have the vibe of being haunted, like, at all. Okay, so one thing you do need to know about our new boss / landlord, Charles, is that he likes to randomly wander onto parts of the property, like, regardless of time of day, regardless of who may be there. So, like, there were several times when we would find him just, like, sitting in our part of the house, you know, just staring out the window. It was pretty weird, rather off-putting, to be honest. Well, so all of this with the global pandemic, along with the invasion of space from our new overlord, like, it was just really taking a mental and emotional toll on us. But really, the move and everything really took a toll on our cat, Becky. She was enduring the brunt of the emotional burden, definitely. Ever since we moved to the house, she'd been acting out of sorts. I don't know. She's usually like a really regal and elegant woman. I mean, we call her the queen.
Are we good?
Move upstate,
I'm
she
good.
became...
Yeah, let's get out of it. So skip ahead to the end.
Oh, oops.
Boy, that's Did you hear that?
I mean, unless you feel comfortable getting out of it, Brooke. If you're fine with that, you just know you're gonna have to spotlight John first, and then take the thing away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just keep him in this. I'll keep it.
You can stay up the whole time. Yeah. Like during her video, he doesn't ever have to go away.
You what?
During her whole video, he can just stay there the whole time. You'll just have to remember to unspotlight him after it's over.
For the next story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I had a little bit of an idea about the end, but I don't know if it's going to work. I'm curious to see if on YouTube, if you spotlight me. No, it went away. If you spotlight me and then let everybody else turn on their video and then stop my spotlight, if that'll, I'm trying to just make a like a foolproof or a fail-proof way to do the end.
Do you want to see if
Let's try it right now and see if you can turn everybody's video off except for me and then spotlight me.
you want videos to be on and then I just turn them off right now?
Right, so they're off right now because this is how they would be.
Yeah.
But then I've got video on, and then like I pretend like I'm Tim right now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm talking, spotlight my video, and then in the background, everybody else turns their videos on.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. If I start my video. You still have a video. Like it's me and Michael, and then you have a video, and then you have your big spotlight video on my screen anyway.
Hang on, let me start video. Start video. I'm looking at the YouTube screen though, and to see, yeah, so nobody comes in. I think I'm kind of waiting to see if time passes on. Yep, no, it intrudes, so that's not going to work. So we really do have to wait until everybody gets, till he gets to the end, and everybody's going to have to time their coming in that way.
And he'll have to have the
Because
spotlight.
on YouTube, having a spotlight doesn't prevent other people from coming on the screen. It's all about whether or not the video is turned on or not.
Yeah, I practiced being blacking out this studio or this room, and man, I'm an orchestra pit. I've got to have.
You're
Gotta
fine.
see. Yeah,
You're fine. We
I'm-
just probably aren't going to be able to show your video until the end.
that's perfect.
So, yeah, you'll just have to have your video muted except for when you share the screen, and then that'll be it.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's go because I got to get out of the office and get to the house and get set up and get the kids wrangled and everything else, and then try to get back in at 6:20 and get you guys all set up and ready to roll.
Giddy up. See you later.
As soon as the stream goes up, I also have to put all that information in it too. So don't let me forget to leave the description, even if you have to text me by phone.
I'm good. See you then.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Thanks for doing this rehearsal, you guys.